Hey friends! Happy New Year! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. I'm not kidding when I said I just tried to film this intro 3 times. First time was blurry, second time didn't record, so let's do this. I am reading 26 books in 2026, at least. My goal is 50, but we'll see because I didn't do that this year because I had a giant reading slump. Anyways, for this challenge, I am making sure that I read 26 books off my physical TBR because my physical TBR is currently 64 books. So if I read 26 of them, that will be like a third, a little bit more than a third. So that would be great if I could knock all those out. So let's start. I clearly already have them with me because I filmed this already. First book is a book that I'm currently reading, which is Caraval. I'm reading the whole series for a separate vlog, but I've only since last Christmas, like 2024, you'll see that's a big theme here, is that a lot of these books I've owned for over a year, and so I just want to finally read them. So I'm actually really liking it so far. But Caraval, Legendary, and then the third book, Finale, I want to read the whole trilogy this year. So those are my first 1, 2, and 3 books of the 26. Okay, book number 4 is Daisy Jones and the Six. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. She's one of my favorite authors. And so I know I'm going to love this book, but I've just been putting it off because I have this other idea for a different video that I want to make with this book. So hopefully I can get to that this year. That is book 4. Book 5 is House of Earth and Blood, the first book in the Crescent City series. I own the 3 ones that are out, but I think just the size is what scares me. And so I'm just going to put the first one on my TBR because that way I don't have to feel like overwhelmed by trying to read all 3. I just have to read one. And I think I'm really going to enjoy it because I like urban fantasy and I love Throne of Glass. So we'll see how this goes. Books 6 and 7 are Blade Breaker and Fate Breaker by Victoria Aveyard. Again, one of my favorite authors. I love the Red Queen series. And I have read the first book. I read it like 4 years ago. So I definitely need to do a reread of the whole series, but I've owned both of these since they came out, and then I just never read them. So gotta lock in and read these, but actually super excited because they're very like medieval timey like vibes, and there's just some pirates. Definitely want to get back into this world, so excited to read these this year. Okay, book number 8 is Binding 13. I've owned this for 2 years. My friend gave it to me for my birthday, and because she loved it, and I think I'm gonna love it too. I think what puts me off is the cover. This is the original cover, and I just can't picture myself reading this like in public or at school. So I have to find the right time to read it, but I definitely think I will love this world and these characters, so gotta read this year. This is book 8. Okay, books 9 and 10 are Scythe and Thunderhead from the Arc of the Scythe series. I've never read anything like these. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, that the main characters have to like use the scythe and decide who dies, ? So that sounds really cool to me. And then also I only have this first and second book, so if I read them, then I have the excuse to buy the rest of the series. So I'm actually really excited for these. This is book 9 and 10. Okay, the next ones are behind me actually. And it is the entire Red Rising series. This is books 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I have actually read Red Rising. I read it this year and I really liked it. And then I started Golden Sun and I just wasn't in the mood for it. Like it wasn't the right time for me to be reading it. So I took a break. But then this year, I just have this feeling that it's going to be like a god tier series for me. So I just need to like read them all this year. So hopefully we can get to all 5 of these. And then also the 6th book, Lightbringer, want to get that one too. Next, books 16 and 17. Oh, they're backwards. Next, books.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on.
16 and 17 are Dance of Thieves and Vow of Thieves. Actually, duologies are underrated, so I want to read another duology just because I have so many series I'm trying to get through. So hopefully I will like these. I don't actually know what they're about, but they're just so gorgeous. And I hate having book trophies. Like I don't like someone being like, oh, like, how did you like that book? Because it's on my shelf. And then I have to be like, oh, I never read it. I haven't read it yet, so I just want to read these because I want to say that I have, and I think they're so pretty. And these are books 16 and 17. Okay, now we have to get up and go to the top shelf. Okay, we're now on book 18, I think. Hopefully my counting is right, and that is Invisible by Addie LaRue, which I just got when I was in Scotland, and I've been meaning to read for so long. And I actually bought it for my friend, so we're going to do like a buddy read, and hopefully we can do it together this year. So that is what I'm manifesting by putting this on the list. Book 19 is 1984 by George Orwell, which is, which I actually can't believe I haven't read. I just think it's that I don't usually gravitate to books like this, but I know that when I read them, I like them. So by putting it on the list, it'll kind of like force me to actually read it. And just like reading something smart for once, where I have to actually think. Like, I like that every once in a while. I need some balance. Book 20 is Fearless, the third book in the Powerless series. I still haven't read it, even though it came out a few months ago, but I definitely want to just like finish the series, be done with it. I like it, but it needs to be gone from my brain. So I think I need to definitely watch like a recap of the second book because I don't really remember that at all. But once I do, we'll get on to this third one because I need to see how it ends. Book 21 is A Day of Fallen Night. I have read they're not really like together, there's like the sequel for the Priory of the Orange Tree, but I have read the Priory and I liked it. I like the world. I think they just scare me because they're so thick, and like Priory took me months to read, but it's so pretty and I like have it. I love it having it as a trophy on my shelf, but I also think I should read it because I know I'll like it. So gotta do this year. I'm really hope I can do it. Okay, book 22 is Billy Summers by Stephen King. I've never actually read a Stephen King book because I'm not usually like into horror or thriller, but this is not either of those. So hopefully I like it, and or like a thriller, but it's not horror. I don't actually know, but I got it a few years ago, and it sounds really interesting, and I just think I like it. So it's also like different from what I usually read. So I want to try it out this year. Okay, we're getting to the end. 23 is The Housemaid. I've also had this for I think a year, and now that the movie's out, I want to watch the movie, but I know that if I watch it, I'll never read this because I don't like reading things when I already know what happens. So I just got to read this first, and then I can go watch the movie. And I feel like that feels doable because it's not that long, and I like the occasional thriller because I can read them pretty fast. That's kind of contradicting what I just said, but here we are. So yeah, definitely want to get to this. I've heard it's really good, and the movie's apparently good too. So yeah. Okay, book 24 is Five Survive by Holly Jackson. I actually own the whole A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, and I read the first one, but I'm not sure if I want to like get back into that yet. So I thought by doing like a standalone by her, maybe I'll get back in that vibe, and then I can go back to the second and third book from that series. Um, I also think I just need to read more standalones because I have too many series that I'm in the middle of, and yeah. Okay, 25 is Immortal Longings by Chloe Gong, and I always like see TikToks of her books, and I'm like, that sounds like such a good book. Like I really want to read that, but I just never do. And I also haven't read that many. Like I'm pretty sure this is kind of like this is. I don't read that much sci-fi, so I kind of want to get back into it. I'm pretty sure this is sci-fi. And I don't know, I just think I'll really enjoy it, and I want to read more of her books because I think I will enjoy her writing. So hopefully this can be my like gateway drug into her books. We shall see. Okay, and then last but not least is Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. I only bought this a few months ago actually, but I've just been seeing so much hype for it on TikTok that I just thought I'd really like it. Like I'm pretty sure it's just a very classic romantasy, which is that's my shit. That's what I like. So I'm hoping I'll like this, and I'm pretty sure it is in a series that isn't completed. So kind of screwing myself over there, but I just think I'll like it. So I want to read it, and it's really pretty, and I don't really have much reason for this one other than just vibes, you know? So there you have it. Here's my gigantic pile of books. My 26 books for 2026. I really hope I can get to all of these because, yeah, these have just been weighing on me. They've been on my shelves for so long, and I want to read them all, so why haven't I done that? So hopefully this year we can get to it. We can get to all of these. Actually, we're going to. Not hopefully, we're going to. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year. Let me know if any of these books are on your TBR this year, and I will see you in the next video.